Top 5 Cursed Videos. For thousands of years, humans have worshipped and feared the power of curses. Whether brought on by wrathful God, spurned witch, or confluence of bloody history, curses have vexed hapless souls since the beginning of society. And whether any of these vengeful spells were ever real, or just products of our innate tendency to fit patterns to events, it's hard to deny their cultural impact. So much so that the word has taken on a second meaning in internet culture, referring to images, video, audio that is unusually disturbing and mysterious. These cursed media become a special subset of memes, ones meant to disturb, scare, or challenge instead of amuse. This list looks at pieces of video and movies that show the whole range of curses, the allegedly supernatural curses that plague the unfortunate, the new, internet-styled cursed videos, which haunt psychologically instead of magically, and those that blur the line between the two. Here are 5 of the most cursed videos out there. Number 5. Rubber Johnny.
Now, how are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? You feel well?
This is one of the first cursed videos to haunt the early days of YouTube, and in those days, sneaking it into hidden folders and renamed URLs was a popular way to prank friends. Created as both an experimental art film and a music video for the song AFX 237V.7 by electronic composer Aphex Twin, the film is wall-to-wall disgust and discomfort. The central focus is a deformed young man in a wheelchair, his head lolling about. He begins dancing to the EDM track while his chihuahua watches. But the blurred night vision and quick editing with which the scene is presented takes any joy from the dance and makes the whole sequence erratic, nauseating, and disturbing. Number 4. My dead great-grandma's coffin in my own backyard. This one is chilling, not just for its content, but because it is eerily plausible. In it, a man communicating only via ASL explains that his local cemetery is so mismanaged and unable to maintain its quality that he has decided to keep his great-grandmother's casket in his own yard. Worse is that the video culminates in him opening the casket to reveal her partially decomposed body, which he then kisses a decomposing corpse on the mouth. And it's on video. This video. It's hard to say more because seeing that is enough. And it's so disturbingly possible. Number 3. The Hungarian suicide song. Technically, this curse lies within the song itself and not any particular video, but that also means that any video containing the song's full, unaltered audio is a potentially curse-inducing experience. The song is Gloomy Sunday by composer Rez Seres, but came to be known as the Hungarian suicide song. This is because, shortly after its 1935 release, as many as 20 suicides in and around Hungary were associated in one way or another with the song. In many cases, anecdotal reports from those closest to the deceased claimed that the suicide victims had listened to the song just before doing the deed. Though these rumors are unsubstantiated in most cases, it is worth noting that Ceres, the song's creator, also committed suicide years later. In addition, rumors notwithstanding, the popular Billie Holiday version of the song was indeed banned by the BBC for harming public morale. Poltergeist. Poltergeist is horror movie royalty. Produced by Spielberg at his height, the film was released in 1982 to acclaim from both audiences and critics, and became a commercial success.
They're here.
The story centers around a suburban family who unknowingly make their home atop a Native American burial ground, and thereby find themselves the victims of a wrathful, ghostly curse.
I know, but there are many dangers you must consider, Stephen.
But, just as the movie's curse escapes from the family's TV, the real-life poltergeist's curse seems to have found its way out of the big screen and onto the set. A number of cast and crew died mysteriously and unexpectedly. Heather O'Rourke, the young lead of the series, died unexpectedly at age 12. Dominique Dunne, who played O'Rourke's older sister, was murdered within a year of the first film's release. Julian Beck and Will Sampson both passed away shortly after finishing their work on the second film. Other creepy rumors about production persist, such as actual exorcisms occurring on set, and real human remains being used instead of replicas in the first film's infamous pool scene. Number 1. The Omen. Producer Harvey Bernard said at the start of production for 1976, The Omen, that the devil was at work, and he didn't want that film made. He may have been right. Only 2 months before filming began, star Gregory Peck's son committed suicide. During filming, Peck's plane was struck by lightning. Producer Mace Neufeld's plane was also struck by lightning. Another bolt of lightning almost hit Bernard himself. The IRA bombed the hotel Neufeld was staying at. A plane originally slated to capture aerial photographs for the film, but which was rechartered at the last minute, crashed and killed everyone on board. An animal wrangler on set was mauled by a tiger and died from his wounds. An assistant to special effects supervisor John Richardson was decapitated in a car crash. Is that all coincidence? Yeah, almost certainly. But it's hard to discount just how much tragic coincidence there was.